Good afternoon. I am Pat Wand, and as co-chair of the Committee for a Museum of the Peace Corps Experience, I join Nicola Dino in communicating to you the enthusiasm that our committee has for the project. There are 12 of us working together. We've been working together for more than a year now towards this creating or expanding the mission of the Museum of the Peace Corps Experience. We believe that by collecting and preserving the artifacts and the stories of Peace Corps volunteers, we're going to be leveraging our roles as social entrepreneurs. We'll be able to share our experiences with the greater world and hopefully encourage cultural understanding, tolerance, as well as research about the Peace Corps and its impact in the world. There are 220,000 returned Peace Corps volunteers, and we all have a story to tell. I see this museum project as the third leg of the three-legged stool that supports the Peace Corps legacy. The first leg on that stool is the Peace Corps agency itself. That agency preserves its files with the National Archives and Records Administration. The second leg in the stool are the documents, the oral histories, the stories of the Peace Corps volunteers and the training that helped them to become volunteers. So those documents are being preserved in various places around the United States. But the third leg of the stool are the artifacts that Peace Corps volunteers bring home with them. Those artifacts are not, at this point, being preserved. Peace Corps volunteers have the opportunity to deposit their documents in various places, and particularly more recently at the Peace Corps Community Archive at American University. But this element of the artifacts is not yet being addressed, and that's what we want to do with this project. It's very important for us to recognize that information comes in packages that tell so much about what they experienced, witnessed, and about the culture in which they lived and worked. We've already taken bold steps. We met together face-to-face, all 12 of us, in August in Denver just before Peace Corps Connect conference. From there, we compiled our planning documents which guide us right now. We've also joined the Alliance of American Museums so that we can learn about best practices and can comply with all the professional standards. We're developing a new website that will be the portal to the virtual museum, and we're building that website on the same platform that NPCA uses for its website, which will allow us to communicate most readily with the Peace Corps community. Our collection currently is housed in Portland, Oregon. Within a few years, we expect and envision a physical museum where you can go and see the objects firsthand. We can go and share our stories, all of us together. The museum cannot be built by volunteer labor alone. We need paid professional staff, and we have to get $250,000 in order to really make a commitment to paid staff who can help us carry this to the next level. And of course, we won't stop there. When we get ready to build our physical museum or to move into a physical museum, we have to be looking at an endowment. And ultimately, we're aiming for a $30 million endowment to keep the museum afloat. We will need the help of a lot of people in our community and outside the community. We started in January 2017 with 4 donors. By December, we had 47 donors, with 7 charter members and 26 first friends. With the enthusiastic support of people in the Peace Corps community, we'll be bringing that museum to Washington, D.C., and we'll soon be hanging our sign on a real museum. See you there, then.